Hey gang, DVD collector back in the movie room, and welcome to another list. We have a list of most anticipated movies of 2017. Ian has already done this list probably almost a week ago. I thought I keep meaning to film it, and other stuff keeps getting in the way from me filming this, like other videos. So anyway, let's get to this. There are a lot of movies that have already been announced that are very, very intriguing. There are some that are no-brainers that they're going to be highly anticipated, especially for me. But we'll run through this list right now. There's only two that are actually in order, and I'll go ahead. No, three of these in order. You know what? There's more than that, so don't pay any attention to that. First, we're going to talk about the remake of It. I'm very interested in the remake of It, just simply because I want to see what they can do with it theatrically rather than a TV film. It'll never take the place. It'll never, ever have Pennywise as good as Tim Curry. I mean, you'll never find a better a spooky clown than that. So, but I am really excited to see what they can do with that on the big screen. Of course, Spider-Man. I'm not happy with the costume design in the trailer. I think they should have left it like they did in the Avengers or in Captain America. Much more comic book like, but you know, whatever. Still, we have a almost perfect Peter Parker. I love this kid. He has all the quirkiness of Peter Parker. Blade Runner, of course, everybody's been speculating and wanting and hearing rumors of this film for a very long time. Anybody that's a Harrison Ford fan or a sci-fi fan or a Ridley Scott fan has been waiting for this chance to see this film. So hopefully we don't get disappointed. Another franchise that I really enjoy watching is the Pirates of the Caribbean. We have this new film coming up. I didn't even write down the actual name of it. It's just Pirates of the Caribbean to me at this point. I think it's the fifth one. I don't know. Johnny Depp has played this part for 5 films, and he is got this character down pat, and it's just one of those, I guess at this point, guilty pleasure, because I hear a lot of flack from people about the Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, they're too long, blah, 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 blah. But I actually really love them, so I can't wait. War of the Planet of the Apes. This is a high one for me. This is way up on the list, but I'm just reading off the card, top to bottom. Planet of the Apes has a special spot for me. The new 3 Planet of the Apes are amazing so far, and they get better as they go. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is absolutely amazing. I loved every second of that. As a matter of fact, when it came out on Blu-ray, I watched it like 3 times in a 2-day period, and then I watched it again 2 more times after that without watching anything else. I just kept watching this thing. Kong Skull Island. I'm never going to miss the Kong movie. This one, he's bigger and badder than ever, so I assume, just like everybody else, that they're making him this huge to fight Godzilla later on, which he looks about the size, so let's hope that's true. Justice League. Let's just hope that they don't bite off more than they can chew. The reason I'm looking forward to this the most is to check out what they can do with Aquaman. If you can do Aquaman perfect, you got it. I mean, Captain America and the Avengers and stuff, they got really lucky with that and making it flow so well with all the characters. I just hope they can do it with DC. DC doesn't have the best track record as far as movies go. So all they keep doing is pumping out Batman and Superman, Batman and Superman. We're going to finally see what they can do with some new characters. Of course, Star Wars Episode 8 coming out next December. Everybody's waiting for that and to figure out what The Last Jedi is, whether or not it's plural, not plural, whether or not it means Luke starting up the Jedi Academy, if it is plural, or if it's just Rey, if it's singular. Do we Do we sit back and wait for Luke to die and see what's going on with that? Who knows? You know, if they kill Luke, then Rey's the last Jedi, or it's plural. Who knows this stuff? Logan, I wasn't excited about this at all when it was first mentioned until I watched the Red Band trailer. And after that, I absolutely cannot wait for this film to come out. It looks 100 times better than any X-Men or Wolverine film that they've done to this point. Having X-23, which I don't know if they're going to call her that. I don't know if it's going to be his daughter like in the comics. You know, I don't know what they're going to go with this angle, but all I know is we finally get to see some really violent Wolverine in this, so I'm really excited about that. Beauty and the Beast, my absolute favorite Disney animated film. I waited patiently to see the Beast. I'm absolutely happy with the Beast. They did really good with this costume. Let's hope that they do good with the entire thing. Emma Watson, absolutely perfect for Belle. I just hope it all flows together really well. This is a timeless story, and as long as they keep true to form, we'll be all right. So far, these Disney live actions have been great. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I'm really looking forward to this more than any superhero film on this list. Guardians was a kind of a sneak up on me. Not big into the comic. Even though this team wasn't really much of a team in the comics before this, didn't really care for anybody in there except Rocket Raccoon. And the only tie I had to him was that his first appearance was in the Incredible Hulk comics. I've read those all my life, so I really didn't care about anybody in it. And then I watched it and absolutely fell in love. And it's probably, if I was to do another Marvel list, it might be, you know, it's up there. Let's just say that on my list. And finally, the number one film that I'm waiting for next year, or this year actually, we're in 2017, is Alien Covenant. Ridley Scott, Aliens, to me, that is a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. A lot of people were put off by Prometheus. I absolutely loved it. The only problem I had with it is, at that point, we didn't know what was going to go on after, if we were going to get another film, if Ridley Scott was going to do it, and Prometheus pretty much left us with more questions than answers. So that's the reason that I was kind of put off of it at first, and then I watched it again when it came out on Blu-ray, and actually sat back and enjoyed the film, because the first time I watched it, I was trying to find, okay, where are we at in the story? What are we going to do? How does this go to Alien? And once you realize it's not directly before Alien, then you can sit back and enjoy it a little bit more. Know that there's other stuff that happens. So there's my list. Go and check Ian's list out. It's much better than mine. His video is much better than mine. I got to give it to him. He loves these lists. He is the list master, and I just ride him by the coattails. So with that, I'd love to hear what you're looking for this year. What is your number one film you're waiting for to come out, or maybe your top 5, whatever you want to do. List it below. Let me know what you think about this list, and I'll see you guys later.